issue of debentures. We have done till redemption of preference shares. Now we are going to see issue of debentures. Sum number 46, page number 98. Brijesh, read the sum. Narration is not required, only journal entries. Huh. Nahi, issue at par. Redeemable at par. Okay, we will see the first one. What is the par value of a debenture? Par value or face value, nominal value, everything are same. What is the face value of debenture? 100 rupees. 100 rupees. So issued at par, redeemable also at par. Yes? So when you issue, you will receive the cash, yes or no? So what is the entry? Bank account debit to debentures account. So what is this rate of interest here? 12%. 12% debentures account. 1 lakh shares into 100. How much? 100 lakhs. 100 lakhs is nothing but 1 crore. Okay? 1 crore, or in thousands it is 10,000. Here I am writing rupees in thousands. Okay? Rupees in thousands. This is the first entry. Okay? Coming to second entry. What is the second entry? Issued at 10% discount. Yes or no? So bank account debit. How much? Bank account debit how much? Issued at 10% discount. 90 rupees. Yes. 1 lakh shares, 1 lakh debentures, sorry. Into 90 rupees. How much is the amount? 90 lakhs. In thousands? 9,000. Very good. Discount on issue. Discount on issue of debentures. How much? 1 lakh into? How much was the discount per debenture? 10 rupees. Very good. So what is the amount here? In thousands? 1,000 hoga. To 12% debentures. To 12% debentures, 10,000. Clear? Clear till now? Same as, exactly copy paste, same ditto as issue of shares, issue of equity shares, or issue of preference shares. Same entries. Okay? Third one. What is the third one? Redeemable. In all the three cases, redeemable at par. So I am not passing any entry regarding redemption till now. Understood? Issued at par. Bank account debit. 1 lakh debentures. into how much premium? 110 rupees होगा. How much? 1 crore 10 lakhs तो thousands में कितना है? 11,000. To 12% debentures account. हाँ, 12% debentures account, 1 lakh into 100 rupees, 10,000 to securities premium. We have already discussed this securities premium part. Huh? How much was the premium? ₹10 per debenture. Total comes to 10 lakhs. Okay. 10 lakhs in thousands it is 1,000. This is the third entry. Debit and credit should match 11,000, 11,000. Clear? हाँ हाँ हाँ, redeemable at a premium of 5%. This redemption at premium, yes or no? So this redemption at premium, this is a loss to the company or gain to the company? Loss. Why? Extra, yes, correct. So how much extra per debenture? ₹5. Very good. So fourth entry, here redemption at premium. Till now it was redemption at par. Okay, but here redemption at premium, which is a loss to the company. While issuing the debentures itself, you know that these debentures are redeemable at premium. So while issue of debentures itself, you know that there is a loss in the future. So as per conservatism or prudence concept, while issue only, you have to recognize that loss. Understood? So check the entry. Bank account debit. Issued at how much? Premium or par or discount? Issued at premium. 10% premium ना? सेम होगा 1 लाख इंटू 110 कितना 11,000 होगा. Now loss on issue of share, loss on issue of debentures कितना 1 lakh into ₹5. Yes, 5 lakhs in thousands 500. Okay, now to 12% debentures, how much 12% debentures? Same 10,000 to securities premium कितना है? to securities premium कितना है? ₹10 into 1 lakh is 10 lakhs. In thousands it is 1,000. Okay. There is another account which is affected, which is called to premium on redemption. How much? 500. Same 500. Understood? Indirectly, we have a separate entry for redemption at premium, which is called loss account, loss on issue of debentures account debit to premium on redemption of debentures. Debit and credit 500, 500. Okay. This loss account goes to P&L. This premium is liability. You will show in the balance sheet it as liability. Understood? If you have any doubt in this particular entry, you can ask. In this particular entry. Rest everything is same. Additionally, this 500 and this 500, debit and credit. Sir, why? You know this loss at the time of issue itself. So as per conservatism or prudence concept, you have to recognize the loss at the time of issue itself. How much was the loss? Equal to premium payable on redemption. How much is the premium? 5%. 5% on 100 rupees, 5 rupees. So total 1 lakh में 5 rupees कितना? 5 lakhs होगा. 5 lakhs divided by 1000, 500. Okay. Loss on issue of debentures account debit to premium on redemption of debentures. Clear? Clear? Next entry. 5th. Issued at par, redeemable at premium. Bank account debit. Issued at par na? Par matlab 100 rupees. Comes to 10 lakhs. Here it is equal to 10,000. Loss on issue of debentures. How much? 5% premium na? So 1 lakh into 100 rupees into 5% premium. You can write in this way also, 500 to 12% debentures account. One lakh into 100, 10 lakhs. Here it is 10,000 credit. Both are debit. Okay. To premium on redemption of debentures. How much? 500. Clear? Same. These both are extra because it is redeemable at premium of 5%. That 500 is a loss to the company. Now last entry, what is the last entry? Tell me, what is the last entry? Issued at how much discount? 10%. Bank account debit. 1 lakh debentures into 90 rupees. Yes or no? 90 rupees na? 90 rupees to 9,000 hoga. Here discount on issue of debentures you can write. Discount on issue of debentures. How much? 1 lakh into 10 rupees, which is equal to 1000. Loss on issue of debentures because redeemable at how much premium? 5%. Loss on issue of debentures 1 lakh into 100 into 5%, 500 to 12% debentures. One lakh into 100 rupees, which is equal to 10,000. Here to premium on redemption. How much? 500. 10,500, 10,500. Premium on redemption of debentures account. Here instead of debiting two different accounts, you can directly debit loss on issue of debentures for 1500. You can do that also directly. In your sum they have debited loss on issue of debentures for 1500. Instead of discount account, you can debit loss on issue of, because both goes to the P&L account only. So there is no difference. This also goes to P&L account. This also goes to P&L account. So instead of debiting the discount account, you can debit loss on issue of discount account for 1500 directly. Any doubts in this sum? I'll take a small pause for 2 minutes. If you have any doubts in this sum, you can ask. Redeemable at par is very easy. Redeemable at premium, you need to pay some excess amount while redeeming. So indirectly this is a loss to the company. So as per conservatism or prudence concept, account for all possible losses in the future, but not for future gains. Losses you should not account right away, but losses you should account for today, even if the losses are coming in future. Okay, but gains you should not recognize right away. Any doubts? Ashwin, Neha, Arpana, any doubts? If you have any doubts, you can ask.
Sir, can you explain this again?
Which one?
Sir, this one, issues at premium.
Issue at premium, which point?
Last 6 number.
Sixth one.
Yes, sir.
Sixth one. See here. Issue of 12% 1 lakh debentures of 100 rupees each at 10% discount and redeemable at premium of 5%. Issued at discount of 10%. So face value is 100 rupees. Discount amount is 10%. So indirectly discount is 10 rupees per debenture. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So you will receive only 90 rupees from the debenture holder. So 1 lakh debentures into 90 rupees, which comes to 9 lakhs. Yes or no? 9 lakhs divided by 1000, because here rupees in thousands, you have taken rupees as rupees in thousands. So divided by 1000, it is 90 lakhs, na? Here it is 90 lakhs. Divided by 1000, it is 9000 total. 9000. Okay. Discount is 10 rupees per debenture, so total comes to 10 lakhs. 10 lakhs divided by 1000, it is 1000. Clear till now, Neha?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir, clear.
Now, redeemable at what? Redeemable at premium. Redeemable at premium is nothing but company, instead of paying 100 rupees while redemption, it has to pay 105 rupees, because premium is 5%. 100 rupees is the face value, premium is 5%. So 5 rupees is the premium per debenture. So you need to pay 5 rupees extra. So 5 rupees into 1 lakh debentures, this is a loss to the company. So whenever you know the loss which is going to occur in future, you have to recognize it today itself. So loss on issue of debentures account 500, to premium on redemption of debentures 500. Okay? Any doubts till now?
Yes, sir, thank you.
To 12% debentures is normal face value which you credit to the debentures account. The debenture holder is given the certificate, he will go back to his home. These are the entries. Understood? Neha, clear?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, good. Now come to sum number 49. Sum number 49. Or come to sum number 50. Sum number 50. Read sum number 50. Page number 107. Brijesh, read. Mm. 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 So at the time of issue, issued at par, redeemable at premium. Yes or no? Yes or no? So issued at how much? Par na? Brijesh? Issued at par. How many debentures? Ha. 1 lakh debentures into 100. How much is the amount? 100 lakhs. I am taking rupees in thousands. So it is 10,000. ना? ठीक है? ठीक है ना? हाँ. Next, redeemable at what? Premium of 15%. So we have to, this is a loss to the company. Redemption, while redemption, you need to pay extra to the debenture holders. So 15 rupees is a loss. You have to recognize at the time of issue only. Yes? Loss on issue of debentures. How much? 1 lakh debentures into 100 rupees into 15%. Okay? How much? 15 lakh होने से thousands में 1500 to 15% debentures account. (15% debentures account) 1 lakh debentures into 100 rupees 10 lakhs, it comes to 10,000. Yes, to premium on redemption. To premium on redemption of debentures account. How much? 500. Sorry, 1500 na? 1500 na? 1500. Check the first entry. Similar to sum number 46. Yes or no? This entry is similar to sum number 46. But here we have redemption entry also. Check the redemption entry now. Here debentures is credited, yes or no? While redeeming, this has to be debited. Yes? Yes? Because debenture certificates, we have to cancel the debenture certificates because we are redeeming the debentures. Yes? So this account is debited. Here we have liability, yes or no? Here we have liability, yes or no? We have to cancel this liability also. This account goes to P&L account. Understood? So what is the entry? See? Premium on redemption of debentures account, how much? 1500 . 1 second. Premium only, I am telling 1500. 15% debentures account. This is 10,000 to debenture holders. What is this? Debenture holders account, which is 11,500. Okay. You can write debenture redemption account also, debenture holders account also, both are same. Here, debenture holders or debenture redemption account. You can write anything. What will be the next entry? Debenture redemption, debenture holders account debit. Account debit to bank account. You need to pay back the amount, which is called redemption. 11,500. Clear? Clear na? Here instead of debenture holders, you can take debenture redemption account. Both are temporary accounts. Okay. This is a liability account. Temporary liability account. Debenture redemption account is also temporary liability account. No issue. You can take anything. Any doubts till now? Any doubts? No? Now come to sum number 49. Page number 106. Neha, read the question.
P Limited issued 15 lakh 10% debentures which are due to be redeemed out of the profits on November 1, 2020 at a premium of 5%. The company had a debenture redemption reserve of 6,21,000.
The company has a debenture redemption reserve. What is this reserve basically? Yesterday in the class I have already mentioned that whenever you are issuing debentures, you will have to create a DRR, which is called debenture redemption reserve. Sir, what is this reserve? You know that you have to redeem the debentures in future. So you will set aside some amount equal to the face value of debentures to be redeemed. Okay. This is a debenture redemption reserve which you have to utilize only for redemption of debentures. Okay. They are telling that the balance is how much? How much in the question, Neha?
It was 15 lakh.
No. Total we have to create 15 lakhs. But current balance is how much?
6,21,000.
Very good. 6,21,000 is the current balance. So extra how much DRR you have to create? 15 lakhs minus 6,21,000. Yes or no? Yes. Till now in the books DRR balance is 6,21,000, but you have to redeem 15 lakhs worth of debentures. So balance amount you have to transfer to DRR. Okay. Then the DRR balance becomes 15 lakhs. Clear? Now what is the first entry? You can take P&L account, debit or any general reserve account. General reserve account debit to DRR. How much? How much? 15 lakhs minus 6,21,000. How much is the balance amount?
8,79,000.
हाँ, very good. 8,79,000. In the sum, they have used surplus account. Surplus account is nothing but P&L account. Brijesh, see here. Surplus account. In the sum, they have given surplus account. Surplus account is nothing but P&L account. Okay, P&L account or general reserve account. Any free reserve you have to use to create DRR. This clear first entry. Read, Neha.
It was decided to invest the required amount in debenture redemption investment on 15/4/2020.
हाँ, it was decided to invest required amount in debenture redemption investment. Sir, what is this required amount? I'll explain. Come to page number 104. Page number 104. Come to page number 104. Can you see point number G, Neha?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, read this point number G.
Every company which is required to create DRR shall on or before April 30 each year must invest or deposit a specified sum of not less than 15% of the amount of debentures maturing during the year ending on the March 31st in any of the specified modes.
हाँ, not less than 15%. So आपका जो DRR balance है minimum 15% you have to invest anywhere. That is the rule as per Companies Act. So how much is the total DRR balance with me? 15 lakhs. 15 lakhs में 15% कितना है देखो? 15 lakhs में हाँ 2,25,000. So see here what is the entry? Debenture redemption investment account. Debenture redemption investment account debit to bank account. How much? 15 lakhs into 15%, which comes to 2,25,000. Clear? Clear? Cash or bank balance gets reduced, yes or no? Because cash is going out of the organization. You are investing something, in the sense you have to give cash, yes or no? This is an investment account, which is also called DRI account. Debenture redemption investment account. Understood? What is this? Debenture redemption investment account. This is an asset. It goes to asset side of the balance sheet. Clear? Clear till now? Clear till now? Neha, any doubts?
No, sir.
Huh. Read on. Read the question, Neha.
Yes, sir. Pass the necessary journal entries for recording the transactions relating to redemption of debentures.
हाँ, pass the necessary journal entries regarding the redemption of debentures. Okay. Now we have created DRR. We have made the investment. Okay. Now we have to pass the entry for redemption. Yes or no? Yes or no? हाँ. Now see the entries. I have invested somewhere. Now while redeeming, I have to take the amount back. Yes or no? So I am taking this DRI amount back. Bank account debit to DRI account, which is equal to debenture redemption investment account, 2,25,000. Yes or no? Clear? Huh? Now redemption while while redeeming the entries, what is the while redeeming the debentures, what is the entry? Debentures account earlier was credited. Yes or no? These debentures are redeemed at premium or par? Premium. How much percent premium? 5% is nothing but 5 rupees per debenture. Yes or no? So 5 rupees. So earlier premium was credited as liability. Now you have to debit that premium. Yes or no? Similar entry in the earlier sum also. So how much debentures was this? 10% debentures. So debentures account will be debited. 10% debentures account debit. How many was the total debentures? 15 lakhs, na? 15 lakhs. Premium on redemption. Premium on redemption of debentures. How much was the premium? 5%. Amount, tell me the amount. 5% of 15 lakhs, how much? 75,000. 15 lakhs into 5%. Okay. To debenture holders. Debenture holders account, how much? 15,75,000. Clear? Clear? Earlier, while issuing debentures, 10% debentures account has been credited. While issuing debentures, this premium on redemption has been recognized as liability by crediting this account. Now, while redemption, you have to reverse that. Indirectly, you have to debit the debentures account, debit the premium account, credit the debenture holders account. Now, pay back to the debenture holders account debit to bank account. 15 lakh 75,000. Clear? Clear till now? We have one more additional entry which is called reversal of DRR. DRR को reverse करना है. What is the DRR balance? What is the DRR balance?
6,21,000.
How much, Neha?
6,21,000. 6,21,000.
No, 6,21,000 is the existing balance. We have created some additional DRR amount, right? 8,79,000. Total comes to 15 lakhs. So the debentures account, DRR account balance is how much? 15 lakhs. You have to reverse this 15 lakhs. Sir, reversal से कहाँ डालेगा? P&L या जनरल रिजर्व अकाउंट में डालेगा? $15 lakhs. क्वेश्चन में 15,75,000 दिया था, वो गलती है. ठीक है? ठीक है? DRR में 75,000 एडिशनल डाला नहीं हमने एंट्री. हमने वो एंट्री लगाया नहीं. अगर 75,000 भी डाल देते हैं, एग्जाम्पल सरप्लस अकाउंट डेबिट टू DRR 75,000 विच इज इक्वल टू प्रीमियम ऑन रिडेम्पशन. यस और नो? अगर हम 75,000 डाल देते हैं एडिशनली इसमें, इधर 8,79,000 प्लस 75,000 भी अगर डाल देगा तब हम रिवर्स करना है DRR 15,75,000. अंडरस्टैंडिंग? हाँ, इश्यू ऑफ डिबेंचर, हाँ इश्यू, सॉरी इसमें तो नहीं है. हाँ नहीं, वो एंट्री इश्यू का पूछा नहीं इसमें क्वेश्चन में, तो हमने इसका एंट्री डाला नहीं. लेकिन मैं बोल रहा हूँ आप दो तरीका में सम कर सकते हैं, आंसर दे सकते हैं. एक तरीका है 75,000 भी आप DRR में डाल दो. ओके, बिकॉज द एक्ट सेज whenever you have to redeem the debentures you have to keep the redemption amount in the DRR account. Okay, so if you want to keep 15 lakhs then you have to reverse DRR for 15 lakhs only. Okay, or you can create this DRR for additional 75,000 which comes to total 15,75,000, and you can reverse that whole 15,75,000 from the DRR account. Understood? Any doubts here? This is the last entry, DRR to general reserve or DRR to P&L, 15 lakhs. Clear? This is all about issue and redemption of debentures. Any doubts? Online students, Neha, Ashwin, Arpana, any doubts? Any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay, very good, thank you. Now we are moving to next concept, underwriting of securities. What is this? Underwriting of securities. What is this underwriting? Any idea about underwriting? We have discussed in the first class. Okay, I'll explain once again. Whenever the company issues shares, okay, you receive applications from the shareholders, yes or no? Yes or no? You receive applications from the shareholders? Yes? Suppose I have issued 10,000 shares, 10,000 equity shares. Okay? I have received applications for exactly 10,000. Okay? I have received applications for 9,000. This is one case, case number 1. Case number 2. Case number 3. I have received applications for 12,000. Yeah. If I have issued 10,000 shares, in the second case I have received 10,000 applications only. No issue, I'll allot 10,000 shares, company is happy. Yes? Very good. In the case number 3, here the company is happy. Okay? Company is happy. Okay. Here 10,000 shares, received applications for 12,000. Okay. Companies allotting 10,000 shares, refunded the 2,000 shares applications. I mean, application money refund कर दिया. ठीक है? Company is happy, it will allot 10,000 shares. Here also company is happy. Okay. But problem is, company has issued 10,000 shares, but applications receive हुआ कितना? 9,000. 9,000 होने से ठीक है, कंपनी कुछ मैनेज कर पाएगा, लेकिन कभी कभी हो सकता है 10,000 शेयर्स अप्लाई किया, जस्ट 2,000 एप्लीकेशन ही रिसीव हुआ. यस, फॉर्मिंग ए कंपनी इज ए बिग प्रोसेस. यस और नो? The promoters generally incur huge expenses in getting the license, in getting the permissions, everything. Okay. They are in shortage of funds, so that's why they are issuing shares. Yes or no? Suppose if the shares are undersubscribed and they have already incurred huge money, okay, they may face lot of issue. Yes or no? So there is always, while the company is issuing shares, there is always a risk. What is the risk? There is always a risk that under subscription may happen. This is called over subscription. Yes or no? This is called under subscription. Under subscription agar hoga, then company is at risk. Okay. To avoid this risk, company enter into agreement with some brokers. Who are they? Brokers. These brokers are called underwriters. In accounting language, these brokers are called what? Underwriters. Okay. What they do? They will purchase these balance shares. Understanding? They'll purchase these balance shares. Say for example 8,000 in this case. What they will receive instead? They will receive commission also additionally. What is this? On the total issue price, they will fix some commission. Company will fix some commission on the total price. Total issue price. They'll get commission. They are this for this commission they enter into agreement with this company. Understood? So this underwriting commission is an income to the company or expense to the company? Expense to the company. Income to whom? Underwriters. Underwriters के लिए ये income होगा. समझ गया? So the company while issuing shares cannot completely rule out the possibility of under subscription, because company cannot do anything. It might happen that shares might be undersubscribed. Okay. After incurring such huge expenses for the formation of the company, yes, if the shares are undersubscribed and the company could not be started, promoters may incur huge loss. So indirectly company will enter into agreement with these brokers or underwriters, yes, in return of some commission. This is called underwriting of securities. Securities are nothing but shares. Clear? Any doubts in the introduction? No? Yeah? Ha. Now see here, 2,000 shares. Out of 10,000 applications were received from public for 2,000 only. Suppose Mr. A, he is the underwriter. How many shares he has to subscribe? 8,000. Very good. Suppose A and B, there are two underwriters. Okay. Their ratio is 50% each. How much they have to subscribe? 4,000 each. Very good. Okay. So based on this number of underwriters, this is called single underwriting or multiple underwriting. Okay, second part. Okay. Suppose out of 8,000, out of 10,000, there is only one person who is A. He agrees that I'll enter into the agreement only for 5,000 shares. Yes or no? 10,000 shares company is issuing. He has taken risk for how many shares only? 5,000. So suppose 10,000 shares were issued and 2,000 only applications were received. Balance 8,000 has to be subscribed, yes or no? But A will subscribe only how many shares? 5,000. Rest of the 3,000 loss has to be borne by the company. This is called partial undertaking. What is this? Partial underwriting, sorry, not undertaking, partial underwriting. What is this called? Partial underwriting. So, based on the extent of liability, we call it as full undertaking or partial undertaking. Based on number of underwriters involved, we call it as single underwriting or multiple underwriting. Understood? Next, based on degree of commitment. What is this? Degree of commitment. We have two types, which is called firm underwriting, firm, regular underwriting. Sir, what is this firm underwriting? Firm underwriting is nothing but company has issued 10,000 shares here. Okay. Irrespective of what the subscription is, the underwriter will agree that they will take fixed number of shares. Say for example, 10,000 shares, applications has been received for 12,000 shares. Okay. They have agreed that firm underwriting, say for example, Mr. A has agreed for the firm underwriting of 2,000 shares. So irrespective of the subscription, they will take 2,000 shares fixedly. Understanding? Fixed. This is called firm. Firm in the sense sure, for sure. Understood? Underwriters will take certain shares for sure. Whether undersubscribed, whether oversubscribed, anything. Clear? This is called firm underwriting. Understood? Regular underwriting is, I'll explain in the sum. Okay? These are all the types of underwritings. In return, underwriters get commission. Yes or no? Now we will do on sum on commission. Come to sum number 59. Brijesh, read the sum. 59. Sum number 121. Sorry, page number 121. Hmm. 20 lakh shares कितना इश्यू कर रहा है? हाँ 20 lakh shares, face value how much? Face value is 10 rupees. Okay. N Limited has been appointed as the underwriter for how much is the issue size? 5%. Total issue size how much? 20 lakh. इसमें 5% कितना होगा? 10% 2 lakhs होगा, 5% 1 lakh होगा. Yes or no? एक जीरो निकाल दो, 10% होगा. 2 lakhs is 10%. For 1% it is, sorry, for 5% it is 1 lakh. So 1 lakh shares. Yes or no? So 1 lakh shares is his gross liability. Yes or no? This is called partial underwriting, not full underwriting. Company is issuing 20 lakh shares. He is entering into the agreement for how many shares only? 1 lakh shares, only 5%. This is partial underwriting. Understood? Next. Five percent of the issue price. Huh. 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 First we will see if the shares are issued at par, what is the commission payable. So this is his gross liability. Yes or no? Liability in the sense what? If the applications are received for, I mean if the case is undersubscribed, yes, if the issue is undersubscribed, he has to take 1 lakh shares. Okay, now 1 lakh shares, this is the gross liability. Now I am calculating underwriting commission. Underwriting commission is equal to gross liability into issue price. Okay. Into commission percentage. Now tell me what is the gross liability? 1 lakh. Issue price is how much? Issued at par. 10 rupees. Into what is the commission? 5%. Tell me the commission amount. 1 lakh into 10 rupees into 5%. 10 lakhs into 5%. 10 lakhs में 10% कितना होगा? 1 lakh. 5% कितना होगा? 50,000. This is the commission for the first, for the first question. Okay. Now tell me the commission for second question. What is the second question? Read, Brijesh. हाँ 20% प्रीमियम. 20% प्रीमियम होने से कमीशन कितना होगा? ग्रॉस लाइबिलिटी इनटू इश्यू प्राइस अगेन इनटू commission into commission percentage. Gross liability is 1 lakh. Issue price is how much? 20% premium. 10 rupees is the face value. 20% कितना होगा? 2 rupees होगा. 10 rupees plus 2 rupees कितना होगा? 12 rupees होगा. तो issue price 12 rupees होगा. into commission कितना है? 5%. अभी बोलो 12 lakhs into 5%. 60,000. 12 lakhs into 10% is 1 lakh 20, 5% is 60,000. This is a simple question. ठीक है. Question number 59. Underwriting commission. Underwriting commission is an expense to the company, income to the underwriter. Any doubts till now? I'll give a pause for 5 minutes. If you have any doubts in the concept of underwriting or in the calculation of underwriting commission, you can ask me, I'll clarify. Underwriting commission. Any doubts, Neha?
No, sir.
No? Very good. Underwriting is an agreement entered into by the company with a broker or a third party, I would say, to avoid the risk of undersubscription of shares. What is undersubscription? Example I am telling. Suppose the company is issuing 10,000 shares. If the applications are received for less than 10,000, this is called case of undersubscription. So to avoid the risk of undersubscription, company enters into an agreement with a third party or brokers. In accounting language, we call them as underwriters. Underwriters. What is their, in underwriting is their business. Okay. They get underwriting commission in return from the company. Underwriting commission is an expense to the company, income to the underwriting organization or an underwriting firm, whatever it is, you can say. Yeah? Understood? Sum number 59 we are done. Come to sum number 61. Arpana, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Read this sum number 61. Sum number 61. Page number, what is the page number? Brijesh, what is the page number? 123. Page number 123.
A Limited issued 4 lakhs equity shares.
Ah,
The whole issue was underwritten as X 40%, Y 30%, and Z 30%.
1 second. Company is issuing, what is the company? A Limited. It is issuing how many shares?
4 lakhs.
4 lakh shares. Here how many underwriters do we have?
3%.
3. Very good. X, Y, Z. Okay. X is for how many percent? How much percent?
40%.
40%. Y?
30%.
30%. Z?
30%.
30%. So indirectly 100%. 100% of 4 lakh issue. This is called full underwriting. Not partial, because they are underwriting for full issue of shares. Okay, this is full underwriting. Okay, very good. Next.
Application for 3,20,000 shares were received in all, out
Ah,
of which applications for 80,000 shares had the stamp of X, those for 40,000 shares had that of Y, and 80,000 shares had that of Z.
okay. Applications were received for how many shares?
3,20,000.
Very good. 3,20,000. This is under subscription or over subscription or par subscription? Under
subscription.
Very good. Under subscription. So this balance 80,000 who has to bear?
X.
Not X. These underwriters has to bear. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. But we have this concept which is called marked applications. What is this? Marked applications. Marked applications. What is this concept of marked applications? Unmarked applications. We have received applications for total 3,20,000. Okay. In this, how much marked, how much unmarked? Tell me. Marked, unmarked. मार्क्ड में x का कितना आया था, y का कितना आया था, z का कितना आया था?
X 80,000.
x का कितना?
Y for
80,000, very good. y का?
80,000, 40,000.
y का 40,000, very good. z का?
80,000.
z का 80,000, very good. Total how much?
2 lakhs.
2 lakhs, very good. I'll write here 2 lakhs. Okay, unmarked कितना होगा?
1,20,000.
1,20,000, very good. 1,20,000 unmarked applications होगा. Yes or no? The remaining applications for 1,20,000 shares did not bear any stamp. Now I'll explain what is this marked, unmarked applications. Okay. Say for example, X, Y, Z. These three are three different parties. Yes or no? Yes or no? These three parties are not friends. They are not together. Yes or no? They are three different parties. Yes. So they have taken the liability for how much? 40, 30, 30 na? 40%, 30%, 30%. Yes? Yes? Understood, na? So what is this marked applications? What will X do? X has 40% liability. Yes or no? So if the subscription of 4 lakh shares, if the subscription of 4 lakh shares, I am repeating, if the subscription of 4 lakh shares are undersubscribed, X has to bear 40% of the liability. Yes or no? Yes? 40% of the liability. So what will X do? X will invoke the public. Invoke in the sense, basically underwriters will do some advertisement. Okay. Advertisement about this company, A Limited in our example. Okay. They'll advertise the company and they'll ask the shareholders to purchase more shares. So if the more the applications are received, the less their liability will be. Yes or no? Suppose public पूरा 4 lakhs को subscribe कर दिया. Okay? Then they don't have any liability to underwrite. Yes or no? So what they'll do, they'll invoke, they'll make advertising to the public to subscribe for more number of shares. Okay? So similarly, Y will also do, Z will also do. Yes or no? Yes? So if X is doing some advertisement and in response, okay, some shareholders are buying the shares of the company, in that share applications, this X will give his stamp on the application. Okay? That is called marked applications of X. Understanding? Similarly, Y is also advertising, Y is also invoking the public. Y will also give stamp on certain applications received. So marked applications of Y, similarly Z. Understood? This is the concept of marked applications. What are unmarked applications? Okay. Based on the prospectus issued by the company, certain shareholders voluntarily invest in the company without seeing all these advertisements. Okay. They'll directly give the application to the company without any stamp. Understood? So these are called unmarked applications. What are they? Unmarked applications. In this example, in this sum, how many are the unmarked applications? How many? How many, Arpana?
1,20,000.
1,20,000. Very good. Because marked is total 80 plus 80, 160 plus 40. 1 lakh. How much? 2 lakhs. 2 lakhs are the marked applications. Out of 3,20,000, 2 lakhs are marked. Balance 1,20,000 are unmarked. Okay. Now, what are they asking us to do? Read.
Find out the liability of the individual underwriters in each of the following situations.
Okay.
Unmarked applications are apportioned in the ratio of gross liability,
Okay.
and unmarked applications are apportioned in the ratio of gross liability less marked applications.
In the sum they are mentioning the ratio in which this marked and unmarked applications are to be apportioned. Okay. Now, what is the total liability of the underwriters? 4 lakh shares. Yes or no? So now, what is the gross liability of each underwriter? Tell me. What is the gross liability of X? 4 lakhs into 40%. How many number of shares? 4 lakhs into 40%. 1 lakh 60,000. Very good. Tell the liability of Y. 4 lakhs into 30%. How much? 1 lakh 20,000. Very good. Tell me the liability of Z. 1 lakh 60,000. Same 1 lakh 20,000. Sorry. Similar to Y. 30%. This is the gross liability. Clear till now? Any doubts? Any doubts from online students? Neha?
No, sir.
Now less marked applications. How many are the marked applications of X? Tell me. सम में कितना दिया था? 80,000.
40,000.
Sorry?
80,000, sir.
80,000. Very good. Next, Y?
40,000.
40,000. Z?
80,000.
80,000. 1,60,000 से 80 माइनस करो. 80,000. 1,20,000 minus 40, 80,000. 1,20,000 minus 80, 40,000. Any doubts till now? This is the gross liability as per the agreement. Okay, look here, Brijesh. This is the gross liability. I am reducing the efforts. Indirectly, marked applications are nothing but efforts put in by the underwriters, yes or no, to invoke the public. Yes. So these are the efforts. So out of their total liability, I am reducing their marked applications. This is called the net liability. What is this called? Net liability. This is called net liability. Okay. Now we have unmarked applications. How much? Unmarked applications? 1,20,000. Yes or no? Now in the sum, in the first point, they are mentioning that unmarked applications are apportioned in the ratio of gross liability. Okay. Now less unmarked applications, in the ratio of gross liability. Okay, what is the gross liability? 1,60,000, 1,20,000, 1,20,000. So ratio is nothing but 16:12:12. Yeah, you can also take 40, 30, 30, which is nothing but 4:3:3. You can take this also, you can take this also, no issue. Okay. So 1,20,000 is the unmarked application total. Yes or no? Tell me what is the share of X? 1,20,000 into 40%. You can take directly 1,20,000 into 40% or 1,20,000 divided by 10. Yes, into 4. Anything is same. How much? 48,000. Second part, Y. How much Neha for Y?
Sir, 48,000.
For Y I am telling for Y. 30%.
Sir,
1,20,000 into 30%. How much? 36,000. Yes. Next, Y. Sorry, Z. 36,000. Now here comes the final net liability. Tell me the net liability. 80 minus 48, how much? 32,000. 80 minus 36, 44,000. Here, 4,000. Total this, 32 plus 44 plus 4, how much? 80,000. 4 lakh issue, 3 lakh 20 applications were received, balance 80,000 underwriters has to subscribe. Understood? Understood? This is the first point. We have similarly second point also. What is the second point? Unmarked applications are apportioned in the ratio of gross liability less marked applications. Till here it is same. Okay. Till here the process is same. Gross liability minus marked applications 80, 80, 80. Till here it is same. X, Y, Z. 80, 80, 40. 80,000, 80,000, 40,000. Now here less unmarked applications. In what ratio? In gross liability minus marked applications ratio. What is this ratio? Look here, gross liability minus marked applications is this one. So you have to distribute unmarked applications in this ratio. Basically 8, 8, 4. Understood? 2 is to 1. So 2 is to 2 is to 1. Tell me, 1,20,000 are unmarked applications. Tell me, 2 is to 2 is to 1, how much? Two is to 1, how much? 1,20,000 divided by 2 plus 2 plus 1 is 5. 1,20,000 divided by 5, how much? 1,20,000 divided by 5. 20? 24,000 into 2. 48,000. Y का कितना होगा? 48,000. Z का कितना होगा? 24,000. टोटल नेट लाइबिलिटी कितना होगा? 32 कितना? सेम 32,000. ओके, 16,000 टोटल कितना होगा टोटल 32 64 64 प्लस 6 70 plus 10 80,000 80,000 indirectly they will subscribe. Understood? Clear with this sum? Any doubts in underwriting part? If you receive sum on underwriting, you will get it for 14 marks directly. Okay, 14 marks. First part is 7 marks, second part is 7 marks. Okay. Did you understand the concept of marked and unmarked applications? Marked, unmarked. Marked, unmarked. Marked applications are the applications which bear the stamp of the particular underwriter. Indirectly, you can assume that these applications are received under the influence of certain underwriter. Understanding? Yes? Why they will influence? Why? Why they will influence the shareholders? Yes, very good. Because underwriting these shares is a difficult task. Yes or no? They have to invest certain amount. Yes or no? 80,000 rupees into 10 rupees. Suppose face value is 10. 80,000 shares. 8 lakh rupees they have to invest. Yes or no? Who knows? Share price may increase or share price may decrease. Keeping this investment 8 lakh rupees in this new company, who knows, might be a risky job. So what they'll do, they'll influence the shareholders more. Okay, this is called marked applications. Marked applications, I am repeating once again, are the applications which bear the stamp of the particular underwriter. Indirectly you can assume these applications are received with the influence of this underwriter. Similarly, unmarked is nothing but unmarked applications are the applications which do not bear any stamp of the underwriter. Clear? Clear? Any doubts still now? No? Last sum for today, 63. Page number. What is the page number? 125. Page number 125. Ashwin, are you there? Ashwin? No. Neha, read the sum.
The following underwriting took place for P Limited, which invited applications for 10,000 shares of 10 rupees each.
What is the issue? 10,000 shares. Face value is 10 rupees each. Yes or no? Next.
X 6,000 shares. Y.
X, Y, Z. X is underwriting how much?
6,000 shares.
Very good. Y?
2,500 shares.
2,500. Okay, 2,500 shares. Next.
Z 1,500 shares.
1,500 shares. Total how much? 10,000. Issues 10,000. They are underwriting 10,000. This is called full underwriting. Clear? Okay. Full underwriting. Next.
In addition, there were firm underwriting as follows.
Firm underwriting. This is called regular underwriting. This is firm underwriting. How much is the firm underwriting?
X 800 shares,
800 shares.
Y 300 shares,
Y 300 shares.
Z 1000 shares.
Z 1000 shares. 800, 3000, 300, 1000. Total how much?
2100.
This is 10,000 total. कितना? 2100, 2100, correct. What is this regular underwriting? In case of under subscription, they'll subscribe this much shares. What is firm underwriting? Irrespective of the subscription, they will take these shares for sure. Understanding? So indirectly you can assume out of this 10,000 shares, 800 shares are purchased by X, 300 shares are purchased by Y, 1000 shares are purchased by Z. Okay? Understood? Understood? Firm underwriting. Firm is nothing but pakka. Pakka. Pakka in the sense, for sure, they will take this number of shares. These are called firm underwriting is nothing but agreement by the underwriters with the company to subscribe for a fixed number of shares. What do you call it as? Fixed number of shares. I don't call this as fixed. Yes or no? Because why? How much under subscription will happen? I don't know right away. Yes or no? How much under subscription will happen? I don't know. Yes or no? So I cannot say this 6,000 I'll definitely subscribe. I cannot say this 2,500 Y will definitely subscribe. Understood the difference between regular and firm? Understood, na? Next.
Total subscription including firm underwriting was 7,100 shares.
7,100 shares. Applications कितना आया था? 7,100 shares का आया था, including firm underwriting. You should note this point. Including firm underwriting. Very good. Next.
And the forms included the following marked forms.
Marked forms. Marked form in the sense, what are these applications? Efforts. What do you call it as? Marked applications. What are the marked applications? How many? Tell me.
1000 shares. X 1000 shares.
X 1000 shares. Very good.
Y 2000 shares.
Y is 2000 shares. Very good.
Z 500 shares.
Z is 500 shares. Total marked count कितना है? $3,500. क्लियर? अभी अनमार्क्ड कितना है? 7,100 का एप्लीकेशन आया था. अनमार्क्ड 1500 होगा. ओके, वेरी गुड. वी विल सी द सम. क्या फाइंड आउट कर रहे हैं बोलो?
Show the allocation of liability of the underwriters if the firm underwriting is treated as an unmarked application.
हाँ, if the firm underwriting is treated as unmarked applications, if the firm underwriting is treated as marked applications. Understood na? They are asking us to find liability, net liability of the underwriters. They have given two situations. Firm underwriting is included in the unmarked applications. Firm underwriting is included in the marked applications. Clear? Now we will start the process. First point, firm underwriting is treated as what? What is the first point?
When the firm underwriting is treated as unmarked application.
Unmarked. Very good, Neha. Unmarked applications. Okay. Now we will start straight away particulars. X, Y, Z. Tell me the gross liability. Gross liability total is 4 lakh shares. Yes or no? 4 lakhs hai na? Sorry, 10,000 shares. $10,000 shares total है. Total number of shares 10,000 है. X का कितना है दिया था? 6,000. नेक्स्ट ग्रॉस लाइबिलिटी दिया था ना स्टार्टिंग में ही, देख लो. दिस इज द ग्रॉस लाइबिलिटी. यस और नो? 6,000, 2,500, 1,500. Clear till now? Clear till now? हाँ. Firm underwriting is treated as unmarked applications. So firm underwriting is not available in marked. So what are the marked applications? Less marked applications. Marked का total कितना है? 3,500. 1,000, 2,500. 1,000. Yes or no? 2,000. टोटल इसका कितना है इधर? $3,500 ना? यस और नो? 3,500 है कि नहीं? इधर 1,000, $1,000, 2,000, 500. Clear? Clear till now? Clear till now? This is the gross liability given in the sum itself. Marked applications given in the sum itself. Now balance कितना है? 6,500 इधर होगा, इधर 5,000, इधर 500. वेरी गुड. इधर 1,000. Clear till now? Now less unmarked applications. अनमार्क्ड कैसे है? टोटल कितना था अनमार्क्ड का?
2,100.
अनमार्क्ड टोटल कितना है?
2,100.
नो. देखो इधर दिस टोटल मार्क्ड का 3,500. टोटल एप्लीकेशंस रिसीव्ड, ये फिगर कितना है? इधर देखो 7,100 इज द टोटल एप्लीकेशंस रिसीव्ड. उसमें से मार्क्ड 3,500 है. अनमार्क्ड कितना होगा? 3,600 होगा. ठीक है ना? 3,600 होगा. 3,600. ये ग्रॉस लाइबिलिटी रेशियो में बांटो. इफ नथिंग इज स्पेसिफाइड ग्रॉस लायबिलिटी रेशियो में बांटना है, बांटो ये ग्रॉस लायबिलिटी रेशियो कितना है? सिक्सटी इज टू 6000 इज टू 2500 इज टू 1500, जीरोस कट के 60 25 15, फाइव टेबल ले लो, 60 25 15, 5 टेबल ले लो, 3 5 12 होगा। तो ये रेशियो ग्रॉस लायबिलिटी रेशियो 12 is to 5 is to 3, so total 3600 divided by 12 plus 5 plus 3 कितना है? 20। 3600 divided by 20, 2160 कितना होगा? x का होगा, y का कितना होगा? 3600 divided by 20 into 5, 900। very good, next 540। अंडरस्टूड टिल नाउ? नाउ माइनस करने से कितना आ रहा है? इधर बोलो। 5000 माइनस 2160 कितना है? इधर टोटल बोलो पहले, इधर 2900 ना, 2900, इधर 2840। वेरी गुड, इधर माइनस में जाएगा तो -400, तो माइनस को मैंने ब्रैकेट में रख रहा हूं, ठीक है। इधर 460, यस और नो? क्लियर टिल नाउ? नाउ इधर माइनस है, माइनस को बाकी लोग को बांट दो, माइनस को बाकी लोग को बांट दो। इधर +400, सॉरी इधर +400 होगा, +400, 400 को बांटो, इधर 400 को एक्स एंड जेड में बांटो। एक्स एंड जेड में रेशियो क्या होगा? 12:3। 400 डिवाइडेड बाय 15 इंटू 12 कितना है? 320, अप्रॉक्सीमेटली 320 ना। तो इधर 320 बांटो, इधर 80 बैलेंस होगा, तो नेट कितना होगा? नेट बोलो। 2840 माइनस 320, इधर 20 होगा, इधर 25 होगा, 2520, इधर 0 होगा, इधर 380 होगा, ठीक है, ठीक है ना। ये तो टोटल लायबिलिटी हो जाएगा। इसके बाद ऐड करो फर्म अंडर राइटिंग। फर्म अंडर राइटिंग कितना दिया था सब में देखो? 800, 300, 1000। टोटल देखो, अभी नेट लायबिलिटी कितना है देखो? 3320, 300, 1380। ये तीनों टोटल करो, कितना आ रहा है देखो? 3320 प्लस 300 प्लस 1380, टोटल कितना आ रहा है? 5000 शेयर्स। एप्लीकेशंस कितना का रिसीव हुआ है? 7,100 का रिसीव हुआ है, यस और नो? उसमें से फर्म अंडर रेटिंग कितना है? फर्म अंडर रेटिंग 2100 नहीं, एक्चुअली अंडर सब्सक्रिप्शन कितना हुआ था? 2900 ना? 2900 होता है जनरली। 10,000 से 2100 तो फिक्स्ड है। कितना बैलेंस है? 10,000 में से फर्म अंडर रेटिंग फिक्स्ड है ना? 79 हुआ है ना? 79, इसमें से फर्म अंडर रेटिंग निकाल दो। ये 7,100 इंक्लूडिंग फर्म ना? फर्म ना, तो फर्म वाला निकाल दो, 5,000 होगा। हाँ, समझ गया? तो फर्म अंडर रेटिंग निकाल देने से 7,100 से 2,100 निकालने से कितना एक्चुअली आया था? 5,000। तो 5,000 इन लोग का लाइबिलिटी है, समझ गया? तो इसको टोटल देखेगा तो 5,000 होगा। समझ गया? ये टोटल 5,000 है। एनी डाउट्स टिल नाउ? If you have any doubts, you can ask. समझ गए till now? Now second part. सेकंड पार्ट क्या है? फर्म अंडर राइटिंग treated as marked applications. Now particulars X, Y, Z. ग्रॉस लाइबिलिटी कितना है बोलो? ग्रॉस लाइबिलिटी टोटल 10,000 है। इंडिविजुअली बोलो 6,000, 2,500, 1,500 लेस मार्क्ड एप्लीकेशंस। अभी जो मार्क्ड एप्लीकेशंस है, एक्स का टोटल मार्क्ड आया था 1,000, यस और नो? हाँ, मार्क्ड एप्लीकेशंस इसका नॉर्मली कितना आया था? 1,000, यस और नो? फर्म अंडर रेटिंग को मार्क्ड कंसिडर करने के लिए बोल रहा है। फर्म अंडर रेटिंग कितना आया था एक्स का? 800, सो टोटल 1,800 होगा इधर। या वाई का बोलो? मार्क्ड में 2,000 है, 300 फर्म अंडर राइटिंग, बिकॉज फर्म अंडर राइटिंग ट्रीटेड एज मार्क्ड, तो मार्क्ड में मैं ऐड कर दे रहा हूं इसका 2,300। नेक्स्ट 500, फर्म अंडर रेटिंग कितना है? 1,000। वेरी गुड, टोटल 1,500 लेस करो 4,200, 200 इधर 0। ठीक है ना? क्लियर टिल नाउ? हाँ, नेक्स्ट अनमार्क्ड एप्लीकेशंस। टोटल एप्लीकेशन 7100 है, यस और नो? उसमें से ये टोटल माइनस करो, इसका टोटल कितना हुआ है? माइनस 1800 माइनस 2300 माइनस 1500, कितना? 1500 आया था ना? 1500 बांटो ग्रॉस लाइबिलिटी रेशियो में। ग्रॉस लाइबिलिटी कितना था? 12:5:3। सो 12:5:3 में बांटो 1500 को, कितना हुआ? 900 इंटू 5 करो, 375। वेरी गुड, नेक्स्ट। सॉरी, 225 इंटू 3 ना? हाँ, नेक्स्ट। बैलेंस कितना है? 4200 माइनस 900, 3300। वेरी गुड, नेक्स्ट। माइनस स्मॉल वाला है, वैल्यू है, कैलकुलेटर यूज मत करो, इधर देख के सीधा बताओ। 175, इधर 225, इधर दोनों नेगेटिव है, ये दोनों को पॉजिटिव करके इसको भेजो। 175 225 टोटल मिला के कितना है? 400। 400 इधर लेस करो, 400 इधर ऐड करो, कितना हो रहा है? कितना? 2900 ठीक है। अभी लास्ट में ऐड फर्म अंडर राइटिंग। ऐड फर्म अंडर राइटिंग कितना है? 800 300 1000। ठीक है, बोलो, इधर बोलो, कितना? 3700। आई एम राइटिंग हियर 3700। 300 होगा, 0 नहीं, 300 होगा ना? प्लस 300 तो 300 होगा। नेक्स्ट 1000, टोटल करो इसको। 1300 प्लस 3700 कम्स टू 5000। तो 5000 इज द लाइबिलिटी इन बोथ द केसेस। क्लियर? पहले हम फर्म अंडर राइटिंग इसमें इंक्लूड किया, तो इसलिए इधर लेस हुआ है, तो फाइनली ऐड किया। Why are you adding firm underwriting? This is the reason. Here you are reducing. At last you are adding. Similarly, in the earlier sum also, here unmarked applications, you have included firm underwriting here. Yes or no? Because it is here, because it is treated as unmarked applications. You have included here, which is you have reduced. This is less, so that's why you are adding at last. Understood na? Any doubts? If you have any doubts, you can ask. Any doubts? 5000 is the net liability of the underwriters. कैसे आया था? 10,000 ना total issue. Total applications received for 7,100. उसमें firm underwriting भी है, तो firm underwriting is not the regular underwriting, उसको निकाल दो। 2,100 निकालने से 5,000, समझ गया? Out of 10,000 5,000 is excluding firm underwriting, तो रेगुलर अंडर राइटिंग 5000 शेयर्स होगा। ठीक है. रेगुलर अंडरटेकिंग 5000 शेयर सब्सक्राइब करना है. फर्म अंडर राइटिंग 2100 शेयर सब्सक्राइब करना है. ठीक है, समझ गया? एनी डाउट्स? If you have any doubts, I'll explain. This is all about underwriting and this is all about chapter number 1. Rest of the sums, take it for homework, try on your own. If you have any questions, you can ask me. Okay. In the December 2023 paper, from chapter 1, you have received for 18 marks. Although the weightage is 10 marks, you can expect 18 marks in June 2024 also. So don't treat it as 10 marks chapter, treat it as almost 20 marks chapter. Okay. You will receive one question, 14 marks question, you will definitely receive from chapter number 1. Okay. And then 2 MCQs in the section A, carrying 2 marks each. So 14 plus 4 marks, 18 marks. Section A में 2 MCQs आएगा carrying 2 marks each. 2 MCQs, 2 marks, 4 marks. Section B में 5 out of 7 attempt करना है. 7 questions में 1 question chapter 1 से आएगा. डेफिनेटली. ठीक है, तो 18 मार्क्स चैप्टर है. एक बार अच्छा से इसका पढ़ लो. ठीक है, कुछ डाउट्स होने से हम नेक्स्ट क्लास में डिस्कस कर सकते हैं. आई एम preview, I am giving the preview of the chapter. Issue of shares, okay, issue of equity shares, issue of preference shares, issue of debentures. We have covered these 3 topics. Then in case of shares, forfeiture of shares we have seen, forfeiture and reissue of shares we have seen. Yes, issue, forfeiture, reissue. Okay. Next we have seen bonus issue, rights issue, yes, sweat equity shares, employee stock option plan, ESOP, employee stock purchase plan, ESPP, yes, and then at last buyback of equity shares. Okay, this is the first part. Second part, redemption of preference shares, issue of debentures, redemption of debentures. We have seen this. And the third and last part in chapter 1 is underwriting of securities. Underwriting can be of 3 types. Yes, based on liability, full underwriting, partial underwriting. Yes, based on marked or unmarked applications. Yes, marked applications, unmarked applications. Based on the number of underwriters, single underwriting, multiple underwriting. Yes. What are marked applications? What are unmarked applications? Marked applications containing the stamp of the underwriter. Unmarked applications do not contain this or do not bear the stamp of the underwriter. Okay. Underwriting is to avoid the risk of undersubscription. Clear? This is all about chapter number 1. Tomorrow we will start with a new chapter. Okay. Thank you.